Hello, Birth Bestie speaking, and I've got a lot to say. Hello and welcome to Birth Babe. I'm Megan, founder of Bump to Babies UK, award-winning birth coach, and I've supported thousands of women across the globe to stop fearing birth and start preparing for it, to help women stop spending their pregnancy secretly shitting themselves about birth whilst telling everyone that they are fine. You are not broken, you are not failing, and you're definitely not the only woman lying awake at 2 a.m. wondering how the hell you're going to get your baby out of your body. Birth confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something that you build. So whether you're pregnant, planning a baby, or just want someone to explain birth without the fluff, without the fear-mongering, and without the bullshit, you're in exactly the right place. Don't forget to hit subscribe, share this episode with your pregnant bestie, and let's get into it. Guess who's back again. Yeah, I'm back. Hello. This episode is going to be about what if I can't cope with labour, because honestly, the amount of people that come to me and they actually say, I don't think I'm going to be strong enough. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. And I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. It is the biggest fear that people carry into birth. It's not necessarily the pain, not the tearing, what if something goes wrong, but it's what if I can't cope? What if I panic, and what if I lose control? And what if I end up screaming for the whole bloody duration of birth? And yeah, right, I'm here to tell you. If you have ever thought that, then you are my people. You are the people that are meant to be in my world, because almost every single woman that I've spoke to throughout my whole journey as a birth coach has said the same thing. So you are definitely in the right place. This is definitely the right podcast for you, because I'm here to actually take the pressure off you, because it's not meant to be perfect. And I think the thing is, this takes me back to a conversation that I had with one of my gorgeous, wonderful clients who was actually a doctor, funnily enough. And her biggest fear is that it just will all go wrong and she won't be able to control it, and what to do and how to actually help her feel more in control walking into it. She said to me, this is the exact words, I've got the message up right now: Megan, there's just so much pressure to have a perfect birth. And she's right. She is so right. There is pressure everywhere. Pressure to have a bloody home birth, pressure to have a hospital birth without an epidural, pressure to breastfeed, pressure not to breastfeed, pressure to have candles and fairy lights and bloody whale music, pressure to be grateful for every single pregnant second, pressure to be grateful for every second that you are pregnant. I'm getting my words mixed up. As I said, I always film these podcast episodes at 8:30 at night, and it's literally 8:26 as we speak. So yeah, any yawns, any trip ups, you know why, your girl's bloody tired. But yeah, there's pressure to bounce back, pressure to look like you've got your bloody shit together, and it's exhausting. And one thing that I want to tell you right now is that everyone's version of perfect is so different. And like one woman, right, they can think that their perfect birth would be a home birth with fairy lights, affirmations, let it go. And another lady, her perfect birth scenario could be a planned cesarean where it's really calm, she feels informed. I have people every day that elect for cesarean sections. I have people every day that hope for a home birth. I have people every day that have hospital births. We all have different births. I have people that come into my world and the last thing that they want is an epidural. I have people come into my world and the first thing that they're asking for when they get to the hospital is an epidural. And that's what I mean when there's so much difference between one person and another person. We all have a different idea of a perfect birth. So, yeah, and I think it's just rounding up that all of these births are perfect in their own way, right? All births can be incredible. All births can be beautiful. All births can be empowering. All births can be positive. And a perfect birth is never about the birth, about the location. It's about a feeling. It's about how you felt. Like, did you feel heard? Did you feel safe? Did you understand your choices? Did you feel respected? And like, did you feel like you mattered? And I think this is what makes birth so beautiful. It's that bit in between. It's not how your baby arrived earthside. It's how you felt in that moment. When the intensity rises, how did you feel? How did your birth partner act? Who was supporting you? What music was playing? What could you smell? What was there to keep you calm when things did become intense? Like, that is what makes birth, not the actual how they got here. Now, you don't get a medal for suffering. Listen to that again. You do not get a medal for suffering. I don't know who decided that birth had to be some sort of pain-free, medication-free event. Like literally, I feel like birth becomes an audition for bloody gladiators or something, or the Olympics. You do not get extra points for suffering. You don't get a bloody gold medal at the end of it for not accepting an epidural. And you don't lose points. You know, if you're giving birth and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I didn't want an epidural on my birth plan. I was like, no epidural. Now I want one. Fine. You can change your mind. Nobody is handing out trophies. Like, nobody's baby comes out and say, Mum, I am terribly disappointed that you had an epidural. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine if babies came out and they're like, Mum, how dare you? You had a bloody epidural. That just doesn't happen. They do not care. Honestly, your baby is just so bloody thrilled to meet you. They couldn't give two craps how they got into the world. They just want to see you. The first thing they want is to be on your chest, cuddled up, loved by you, kissing you with your milk. But yeah, I want to go back to the whole, like, you don't have to be perfect to have a perfect birth. Like, we need to completely retire the idea that you've got to be some sort of glowing bloody goddess who breathes through contractions, stroking crystals, because if that is you, then fabulous. But if it's not, then also fabulous. Like, we are all completely different human beings. You don't need to be fearless. You don't need to be positive all of the time. And you don't have to pretend that you're not scared. Like, it's common to be scared of childbirth. She yawned again. Are you surprised? Probably not. But I remember honestly being pregnant with my little one, and my first birth was actually pretty incredible when I think about it. But with my second, I can almost remember like being pregnant and thinking, God, that was intense and I've got to do it again. And I can remember crying, but it didn't mean that I weren't powerful, or it didn't like mean that I weren't capable. Like, crying is great. Feeling scared is great. Like, we have the scared elements inside us to protect us and keep us safe. But also sometimes it can consume us. So you have to have that perfect happy medium. I got a message today off a lovely mum that is currently going through my course. And she said, let me just get the message up because I haven't actually got it up yet. But I did screenshot it a moment ago. So, hi lovely, I just wanted to pop you a message and say how much your course is helping me right now and how much of a difference it's making. I did a hypnobirthing course with my first, and if I'm honest, it was nothing and it never really prepared me for birth. And I think that's what a lot of hypnobirthing courses have got completely wrong, because they're prepping ladies for one type of birth, a zen, calm, magical water birth, home birth. They're not preparing them for the realities of what might happen. And the thing is with my course, we prepare for all eventualities. We prepare a birth plan for A, B, C and D. We know how to pivot if plans change. Birth preparation isn't about memorising breathing techniques and hoping for the best. It's actually understanding what's happening, calming your nervous system, knowing your options, understanding your rights, actually knowing how to navigate the NHS, learning to trust yourself, because honestly, when things feel unfamiliar, our brain naturally goes into a panic state. But if we create a familiar environment, something that our brain is aware of, something we've learned about, it creates safety, and safety in birth changes everything. And that is why I created the Fearless Birth Method, because I don't actually want ladies to be fearless, because I do think that fear is normal. But what I want is for women to stop walking into birth feeling like they're winging it and just hoping for the best, because we prepare more for a bloody holiday than we do birth, and then we wonder why we're walking in so scared. My girls every day, they surprise me, because we go from having girls that are saying, I don't think I can do this. They're anxious. They are literally chronic overthinkers. Women crying in my DMs at 2 a.m, convinced that they're going to lose control. A lot of ladies come to me because they have tocophobia, severe anxieties around birth, and they are the same women that come back to me and they tell me that they shocked themselves. They actually trusted themselves. They felt calm. They felt powerful. And that is the power. Like, they stopped trying to become somebody else and they started to believe that they were enough exactly as they are. That is the power in the work that I do. Everything that you need is within you, but sometimes you just need somebody to help you find it, because it's literally deep under a load of fear. And I think what a lot of us do is we compare ourselves to other women. Like, we see women that are so calm on Instagram and TikTok, but the thing is, you only see her highlights. She might actually be terrified. You see women that are preparing home births and you're thinking, oh my God, she's so confident. But she is the woman that also is having lots of wobbles. And, you know, you see ladies that have maybe had babies before and you're thinking, oh, well, you know, she's got it easy. She's done it before. But actually what you don't realise is that she's up at 2 a.m. crying. So please, please, please stop comparing yourself to other women, because their birth is not your birth and your birth is not their birth. And comparison literally robs you from so much joy during pregnancy, because you might be looking at somebody's chapter 25 and comparing it to your chapter 1 or 2. You might not even be through the bloody chapters yet. You're probably still on the intro. So yeah, like, please, please, please stop comparing yourself. And you don't need to have the exact same pain threshold as anyone else. I think so many people are like, oh, well, my pain threshold is really good, so I'm going to be really, really good in labour. But actually, these people are not the people that are going to be great in labour. Like, there's so many differences between all of us. And ultimately, we need to focus on ourselves. So, yeah. Please stop comparing. Know that birth isn't a competition. It's not a performance. Like, we're not getting medals at the end of it. Unfortunately, we do actually deserve them. But yeah, nobody is going to be handing out trophies. But they are handing you your gorgeous baby. And I promise you now, that is the only prize that you will actually care for. Yeah. So yeah, please stop comparing right now. So you're probably listening to all that and you're like, what was the point of this podcast episode? But the point of it is that it's okay to feel like, what if I can't cope? It's okay to feel scared. It's okay to have panic. It's okay to feel like, what if I can't do it? But it's also okay if you know that you want to stop hoping for the best and you want to start feeling calm and confident and prepared. Like, there's so many options for you. And the first thing that I want you to do right away is go to the show notes and download the freebie that's in my show notes, because it's going to get you started in a perfect, incredible place, and you're going to actually start feeling excited for birth. And I want you to remember that there is no perfect birth, but there is your birth, and that is more than enough. I am sending you all so much love. I was going to say sleep well, but it's because it's 8:30 at night. So sleep well if it's nighttime. If it's the day, then have a gorgeous day. And tune back in for next time. I'm sending you all so much love, and speak soon. Goodbye. Right, my darlings, that is it for today's episode of Birth Babe. And if you enjoyed this episode, please take a screenshot, pop it on your stories, and tag me so I can come and say hello. And if you're ready to stop hoping birth goes well and actually prepare for it, there are a few ways that we can work together. The Calm AF Birth Club is my online self-paced hypnobirthing course designed to help you feel calm, confident, and prepared for birth in a way that actually fits around real life. Or if you're looking for something deeper, the Fearless Birth Method is my 12-week coaching experience where we work together to rewire fear, build trust, and help you walk into birth feeling supported every step of the way. You'll find all the links in the show notes. Until next time, remember, hoping birth goes well isn't a strategy. Feeling prepared is. See you next week.